What's up, guys? We're back with episode 4 of the free-to-play, 100% free-to-play challenge, getting to 450 bslt. So this is, we're going on, I think it's like day 2, day 3. We're at the reset now, so we're going to go collect our crops. And we'll touch upon why we are harvesting these flowers, okay? So this is very important, actually. I'm going to touch upon the saffron seed bundle. So you always want to pick the crop that is correct for your temperature. So it says the adaptable climate is dry. So if we pull up the map, we can see this is arid, and arid means dry. So these are translation issues because the game is an Asian server, right? And so they do have an English patch, and that's what we're playing, the English patch. But there's translation issues that, make hiccups. But this is considered a dry zone. So we are doing these flowers because when I did my research earlier, the flowers were the most valuable items that we're selling on the auction house. And so once again, we want to replace our crops right away as soon as we pick them up so no one steals our spot. As a free-to-play player, you get 3 spots in the public farming areas. You want to make sure we open up these quests too. Let's see. Now another thing too to note is that we actually want to try and get high rank quests. So let's see here. So Everstone, so that one's cool. So we're gonna go and re-roll this quest. We haven't been doing this, but this is something I thought of that it's a really cool tip. Is so we want to try. We have daily re-rolls, so we can change mission. I believe we can change it 3 times, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and change. And this will change the rewards. So we still got medium, nothing there. We're going to go change again. Hey, so we got high. And see, so now we get 2 gold and we get 15 Archeum instead of the 10 Archeum. So we just got 5 additional Archeum, which doesn't sound like a lot, but is actually very, very important. So use those daily rerolls to actually get better quests. Everything, all these little tips are going to slowly add up and give you, what is this? Oh, it's metal. Give you more of an advantage and make you able to progress further as a free-to-play player. And again, you do have to treat this like a job. Like, you're not necessarily playing a game per se. You're trying to make the monies to get the house, and then you can kind of start playing, and then you can have more fun with the game at that point, because you really need the house, you really need the tent to get you your daily labor, to get your daily Archeum. So we did the quest. We're gonna go turn that stuff in, get our rewards. And now we are just off on our quest. So our quests are way over here. You do want to do generally all of the quests as a free-to-play player. So we're going to just disregard these though, because they're out of the way. We already missed them. This is the very beginning starting area, so it doesn't necessarily matter that much. So we're going to go ahead and teleport over to the location. And we set our recall location here at this public farm area because that's where our crops are. So we're going to have to be heading back here, every 9 hours or so to collect our crops. And you can see we're slowly building up our resources here. We're slowly getting our skin, which is like the fabric, and we're also getting some of these scented herbs, it looks like. So slowly but surely we'll be able to actually list these guys on the auction house and sell them. We have to be level 30 before we can sell anything. So first we have to, level up, and then we can potentially sell things on the auction house. And that's where you get your money. That's the only way that you could earn BSLT in game currently. The only way to earn BSLT is via selling things on the auction house. So let's go that. Let's go collect some more quests. There's one more quest over here. So we're going to do our basic thing. We're not spending a ton of time as a free-to-play player here because time is very, very valuable. So you want to use it wisely. We're simply going to go after our daily quests. So we've already done the deliver goods, deliver the Everstone to the Blue Salt Merchant. Now we're going to go get our EXP. So we're going to continue on doing our quests. And once we've done this, we're going to end up logging off for the day. And we'll probably come back maybe one time to collect our crops and check on things possibly, but maybe not. We'll see. If not, we'll just log back in tomorrow and then wait for our resets. So you can grab all the quests, and the quests are generally going to make quest chains. So you're going to see a new quest that unlocks, like, so okay, go to there, and then you kill these things, and then it'll tell you to go to the next zone, and it's just going to keep feeding you EXP. So it's actually pretty easy to level up in this game. It's going to get a lot harder once you get to level 30. You're going to have to put a lot more effort into leveling up via questing. And always make sure that you equip your gear. I wonder if we actually haven't equipped our gear or not. Let's see. Yep, nope, see, we're missing some of our gears. So we need to open up the box. And we need to equip our gear. And you always want to pick the same. So if you pick plate in the very first time, ooh, we got some gold. So you're going to unlock achievements, and you're going to get a lot of free gold by doing just random things like equipping gear, getting your gear score up. So always pick the same. So if you picked plate in the beginning, make sure that you pick plate for the second part of the quest. And then these infusions, you're going to end up wanting to unwrap them and then feed your gear to make them stronger. So see, these quests are chained together kind of thing. So there was the one of collecting the item on the ground there. And then now this next quest is to kill these centaurs. So now that we equipped our gear, we're actually going to become a lot stronger because we got more combat power. So in this game, you have to level up like all your gear kind of evenly in order to fight mobs. Your combat power needs to be about the same level as the mobs, otherwise you're going to get invalid. Invalid is terrible. Invalid makes it so you can't hit them, it's just a miss. The nice thing though is if you are stronger, so like we are level 10 combat power, we might actually get invalid on the mobs against us. So when the mobs hit us, we might actually have them say invalid to us because we're actually stronger than them. So it goes both ways. The system definitely will be changed over time. Like, I don't think they're going to keep it exactly how it is. And the same thing too, so this game just launched. It's 12 days old now. So we are 12 days old into the server, and this is the Asian launch. So we talked about earlier, this is the Asian server. So that's why you didn't hear about it in America. That's why it's not like, oh, it's out in America. But there is an English patch, and you'll notice a lot of foreign languages in the chat because this is an Asian server. It is also kind of global because anyone can play. It's not region locked. Anyone can log in and play. There's 5 different languages available as well. So a lot of the Americans that are playing, or the Europeans that are playing, are treating this as like a fresh start and like learning the game. And they're getting a head start so they know what to do when the game launches in their region. Because obviously when you're playing in a server that's really far away from you, you have really bad ping. There's no way to find ping in game, at least not that I know of. So you have to do an outside like ping test, and the server is in Singapore, I believe what they said. So So wherever your location is, ping to Singapore. See, look, we finished that one and we got a new quest right over here. So again, all the quests will generally chain together. The main amount of EXP that you're going to get is from these green storyline quests. They're going to give you the most EXP. They have little cute cutscenes too, so if you want to know the story, you can just watch the cutscenes. But I mean, most people that I know don't really care about the story. On your quest tracker over here, you can have, I believe it's 9 different quest track, and it will show you all the locations like on the map. You can see we have got these green diamonds and these circles. So that's telling you where you need to go. And then above the mobs that you need to kill for your quest, it's going to have exclamation point, these little bubbles. So it's telling you, hey, you need to kill this guy. So go ahead and kill this guy. And then collect the item. And then this guy over here still is actually a quest trigger as well. So we're going to go ahead and kill him too. Oh no, our mount is being attacked. You want to have your mount out as well, because as you're killing mobs, your mount is going to gain EXP also. And you want to level your mount up so he doesn't die as easily. So we need to run. Run away! If you run far away enough from mobs, they will de-aggro you. You can also heal your mount as well, so if you have abilities that are for healing, you can heal your mount. So like we'll click on our mount and then we'll see if this one actually will heal him. If not, we'll wait for our healing skill. You're gonna have 4 basic skills that everyone can get for free. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up that skill since we're maining at like a healing class. And there's twofold. For maining a healing class, it's the best class for a free-to-play player. You can get into probably a lot more raids and parties as a healer. The other classes, the DPSs, are more gear dependent, so you're going to need to, have better gear to get into those parties. And some monsters are elite, so this guy is an elite monster, and he's actually hurting us. Hey, we just got our 15,000. So you have to be wary of the HP gauges. So this is a small little grunt monster. He probably shouldn't hurt you much. But even so, he's still hitting us for some damage. And dying is really, really bad. So in this game, you do not want to die. So you want to fight mobs that are easier than you, lower level than you, and that won't really give you any trouble. Because if you die, your gear starts to lose durability. And even just by farming mobs, they lose durability as well. So if we look at our weapons and armors here, you can see it's at 55, 65. The durability is right below the name of the thing. So it says required level, and then it says chest, and it says durability 60 is 65. So that one has lost some durability already. That's a sink that is in the game to take out some of the Archeum. So there's tons and tons of sinks in the game, things that take stuff away. That's to help fight bots, but it's also very annoying for players. And that's what you're going to be using your Archeum on, is to repair gear. But you don't have to repair all your gear. The only thing you really need to worry about is your weapon. So your weapon is where all your damage comes from. So the only item that I would recommend actually repairing would be your weapon. Your armor, if it all breaks, it's not that bad. Like, it sucks, you're going to take more damage, you might die more, but just try not to get hits. For example, try to fight weaker mobs. And yeah, try to avoid the attacks, because most of the attacks and things like that are avoidable. And if you're a ranged character, you can, you know, kite. You can also be range, distance, and kill them before they get to you. So you don't necessarily need armor too much. Anyway, guys, that will be it. We've completed all of our daily quests today. So now we are done and we are ready for tomorrow. Alright guys, I will see you back in the next one. If you like the video or like the series, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Make sure that you comment as well if you got questions, comments. Let me know. Do you think it's possible? How long do you think it will take for me to get 450 BSLT? We are currently at 0. So my guesstimate on that is probably about 30 days, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you think down below. Will it take 60 days? Will it take 90 days? Will it take 30 days? Will it take 20 days? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.